So straight up,
Yep.
we'd offer you apology
Thank you, sir.
for the way that things have been managed, the way that things have been perceived to be managed, and the lack of inaction. And that's from myself, representing Navy Health, and I suppose representing Joint Health Command. There have been some things which have just not, definitely from your point of view, have not been managed in the best light. And that's, please, it's not because people were trying to be facetious or trying to be blocking. It's just that from my understanding, and there's email trail after email trail about all of this, is individuals just weren't sure about where to go next. But what should have been happening is they should have been giving you clear updates on what the concerns were and what the path forward was to get us to where we are today. And that should probably happened a lot earlier than 2 years after your initial complaints. So I do apologise about that. What I want to start off with is just going through the basic facts as I know them, and this is purely just from me reading things. I actually haven't spoken to a single person about this. So the idea of that is so that I'm not being swayed or pressured by anybody whatsoever. This is my readings of a whole bunch of correspondence. So I'll just go through the facts. So as I understand it, about 2 years ago, we'll just talk about yourself at this stage. You were presented with a report.
Yes, sir.
So an investigation report. The way that was presented to you, I also apologise. That was very poor. That just reflects poorly on the organisation. That something of such a sensitive matter that could be interpreted many different ways is not given to a member with significant support services there, i.e. a doctor to take you through the medical stuff, because it's a pretty medical heavy report, or a lawyer to take you through the legal stuff. So I do apologise about that. From that report, you then, through your chain of command, raised, you took it home, processed it, raised a number of questions, and then it seems that inaction has not occurred since then. And they weren't intentionally trying to stall. So I'm talking 1, 2 stars, emailing saying, where are we at with this particular issue? Why is it not progressing? Somebody go pull the files, look for this information so we can get together a consolidated response. So that was occurring all in the background. Now, these things take time. It wasn't a conspiracy, honestly. And I've read your questions. And so that's, because they're valid questions, absolute valid questions. Because I'm 100% remote from all of this, that would have helped you understand that report. So I'm not discrediting.
No.
That was a really bad read, right? And someone should have been there with you to take you through it, because that report, even I read it and I was like, well, this doesn't look good, right?
Not for a big brother, right?
It doesn't look good for anybody.
And the thing was,